Hello everyone, let's go to the 126th example. So this is a part 2 of the exercise 125 and it's just a few difference on this code. So create a program that reads the number of rows, columns and values of an array, allocating dynamics. Next, show the smallest and the biggest even value you typed, as well as the row and the column in which you enter are. So I'm including two libraries, stdio, stdlib.h. The parts that I already explained on the last example, I will skip. So the newest thing is the smallest is the even smallest and the biggest is the even biggest number. Here I am just allocating the memory for the matrix, checking if the matrix is the computer give to us the necessary memory for the rows of our matrix, and allocating memory for the columns of our matrix and checking if the computer give the memory for the columns. This printf is just to reading the values. As I already mentioned, I am speeding the explanation of this example because it's pretty much the same of the 25th example. So this is the key of our program. We arrived at the core of this program, the part 2, the second part of the exercise 125th. So the I is equal to 0, the I has to be slower than the row, and the I will be increased by 1 every time this for loop runs. The same for the J with the parameter of columns, and if the smallest is bigger than the matrix in the position I and J, and this value is divisible by 2, so the remainder of the division by 2 is equal to 0, seems that this value is an even value. So we will change the smallest to the current value, the row and the column, just that. And the same for the biggest value. As you can see, if the biggest is lower than the matrix in the position I and J, and the current value is divisible by 2, so the remainder of the division by 2 is equal to 0, we will change the value. And then I am just printing the even biggest value is placed in position, and the same for the even smallest value, and then I am free the memory allocated for the columns and for the memory allocated for the rows. So let's go to the terminal and see what is happening here. Enter the amount of rows and columns. So I will put a matrix of 4 by 4, 4 rows and 4 columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me think lower values. Minus 1. Minus 2. And 10. 12. 51. 63 and minus 7. So as you can see, the lowest even value, the biggest even value is 12, and it is placed in the position 30. As you can see, it's correct. And the even smallest value is minus 2, and it is placed in position 2, 2. So this is pretty much this code. Thank you for your attention. Link for the script is on the video description, and subscribe for regular content.